Hi, my name is Joseph Weeks from Say By Boss. Welcome to my UpReachr review. UpReachr is an app that was created by a guy called Victory, and it helps you find influencers across 6 different platforms and the blogs. And this makes it different from many of the other influencer searching platforms that exist. Now, the thing about influencers is it's very difficult to know who an influencer is if who an influencer is, whether they're genuine or not, or whether they can get you what they say they can, or they can do what they say they can. That's the the bad the bad side of looking for influencers. Actually, the good thing about it is they're relatively cheap, and what I use relative in quotes, because it's still money you're paying, and if you get the right one, you can have a good relationship with them. It can last a long time, and it can benefit both of you. And the traffic, influencer traffic, is often warm, and by warm I mean if you go for an influencer who is in the niche that you're interested in, obviously they, because of interaction, the products that you're actually, or the services you're trying to put across, will actually be known to them, and they already have an anticipation for those services or products, because it is based on their interests anyway. So it's highly targeted traffic, and that means that it can be very, very good value. So with that said, let's have a look at the software. What you do with the software is that you go into any of the chosen platforms. Let's take TikTok, and let's see what we have here. So you can type in a keyword and the location and the minimum or maximum followers. I just when I do it, I just type in the keyword itself. And if I use something like photography, you see, I haven't even finished typing it. A number of individuals have already appeared. Um, I think I'll just leave location blank for now. Let's see what I can do here. I just type in keyword and see what it brings up. There's photographers around the world. I mean, truth is, if you're doing your if you're doing stuff online, then sometimes the location is not exceedingly important. So we have different people. This guy is quite interesting, Matthew Brenning, because adventure photography. He's got 132,000 followers, over 1 million likes, 1.7 million likes, and he's following 111. So it's quite good because you see the number of likes to the number of followers, and it's, in this case, it's just over 10%. I think 132,644 times 1.7 million. So I think that's quite a good ratio of followers to likes. This person will tend to be the kind of person to look for, even though they have a reasonably large set of followers, and what I would call good engagement, because he has over 1.7 likes, 1.7 million likes. So that's engagement is very, very good with this individual. So all you do, if you want to contact them, you can contact them directly using this green button here, or you can add them to a list. Now I've already taken the liberty of creating a list, and let's see. So add, and they go into your list. Now the advantage of putting them in your list is that you can use this to send an email to the people on your list. That's whoever the influencer is, because you have to remember the influencer details are already there, and they've already been transferred in onto your list. So to send the influencer an email, essentially you have a number of ways. One, you can click on this and you can migrate. It says here migrate to autoresponder. So obviously you have a series of sequences of templates set up that you like to send to these influencers. Or if that's not what you want to do, you can click on contact. And once you click on contact, you can see a number of templates to your right. And if we have a look at one of these templates, for example, it gives you an idea of how to approach the influencer. So it says here, hey, full name, we've created dash dash products, product description. We're going to have the profits to charities that are supporting cause. As a fellow cause supporter, we thought this might be something you'd be interested in and would love to work with you in any way possible. So that is a template for a letter, for an introductory letter to an influencer. And you can see it's direct to the point and it deals with what we are trying to look for. So that's said and done. If you want to use the template, you can use it and then you can click on send and it will send off your request to the influencer. You can do this in bulk. I mean, you can have a number of influencers in your list and you can do this, you can carry the same action to them at a given time, on a given date. So this almost semi-automates the process for you. So that makes it a very, very good piece of kit. And the other thing about it is the way in which it gives you can click on the influencer if you want, and that will take you to the profile on the web page. So that's another good thing. So you can actually see them for yourself, what kind of person they are, and whether, in case you have a brand, this is the person that will fit in with the ethos of your brand. So yeah, so there's all of that. But all in all, it's a very good app, and I think that it will save a lot of money and time in terms of the fact of that you can do quite a lot of things across a lot of different platforms. So my bonuses. Now let's talk about the bonuses. We have 4 bonuses here for UpReachr, and the first one is for an Instagram robot that goes out and follows people and they follow back. So basically what it does is you have these robots that you don't really need to train them. What they do is they go out there and you give them a particular idea of who to follow. So you can, if you're looking for if a person has a big list, essentially the robots will be used to just go out there and look through the followers of this person, follow them on your behalf, in terms of what website or what username you have in your account. And what that does is that they then get curious about who is this person following me, and then they follow you back. So that's the first bonus. The second bonus is access to why you're not getting good conversion. So this is if for example you have already made contact with individuals or subscribers or potential subscribers, and they don't really come back to you or give you anything favorable. There has to be a reason for it. So this bonus will teach you how to go about it, and what to go about saying to them to kind of find out what will be able to get you across the line with these potential customers. The third bonus I have is 30 high quality bonuses to give away. So this is bonuses that have been set aside by a super affiliate called Juno Armstrong. And what he does is that a number of times these bonuses are courses or products that he's had before, and which he packages up so that he can give them out as a bonus. And that's what this is. It's high quality bonuses which have been very good to users over the years, and he's put them together and he's going to give them as a bonus. My fourth bonus is Juno Armstrong's YouTube ads course. Now, Juno Armstrong is a 7-figure affiliate, and he uses YouTube quite a lot, and he also, advertises on YouTube. this is a very cheap way as well. So in addition to using influencers, this kind of advertising um, on YouTube is very targeted because people tend to go to watch what they're interested in, and it's a lot cheaper than Google and Facebook, for example. So that's the fourth bonus that you're going to get. Now, what I would say is that this is a very good piece of kit. It's going to be, let me see, it's going to be going live on the 25th of May at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it's going to have a number of upsells. So the front end itself will be starting at $37, and I think there's a pro version of it which will be $47. So there's a 10 price differential. For what you get for the pro, I'll encourage you to go for the pro. Not because it is, obviously it's not because of what it is. It's also what it might do. The pro is probably going to have unlimited searches and the like. So it's always good to be foolproof in terms of when you get a software for not very much money, which is just $10. Second OTO is between $47 and $57, and that's called UpReachr Ultimate. That's the first OTO. Sorry, the second OTO is an agency license. The third OTO is white label, and the fourth OTO is social stores. So these are all the upsells you have with this product. Thank you very much for watching it, and please subscribe by clicking on the button below. All right, thank you.